My name is Dr. Chris Webb.
She's in charge here.
I'm the director of the Disability Resource Center at the University of North Florida.
She's super cool, easy to talk to. If you need anything, she's your girl.
Our main goal at the university is to ensure that all students, including those who have disabilities, have access to everything they need to successfully complete a degree here at the university.
I have 3 learning disabilities. I have ADHD, I'm dyslexic, and I have visual motor integration. I went from not knowing if I'm going to make it to college. I had 2 teachers in high school tell me I'm not going to college, and be on a dean's list.
We look at where the students' strengths are, and we really build on those. And we do that through sitting down and talking with students and deciding what accommodations would allow them to meet their professors' requirements. Not change them or water them down, but meet the rigors of what students need to meet in college through the use of an accommodation. For example, if a student has difficulty hearing what the professor has to say, we can provide note takers in that particular class.
Which is so helpful because in some classes they don't put their lectures on the board or in PowerPoint. So it's really helpful to have someone take notes for me because I can't really catch everything.
Or if the student has no hearing or is otherwise unable to communicate, we can provide sign language interpreters.
I have sat in many rooms where someone is interpreting for a student.
But we look at where the students' challenges are, and we find accommodations that will help them meet the requirements of each of their classes. That is so very vital and important to us. Our staff stands ready to help any student who walks through our door, and we'll talk with you and make sure that you have what you need.
As soon as I walk in the door, somebody's there to help me, ask me something that I need. Nobody just sits around and waits for me to say something.
Once you register with us or decide to register, you come in and you make an appointment with either Susan Gregg or Liz Slade, and from there you will register and you guys will fill out paperwork. You'll sit down, you'll talk about what disability you are and what we can offer you. If it's books on tape, note takers, extended time on tests, just someone to walk you to class, anything really. Once you register with us, you would fill out this so you can get professor letters, which are important to give your professor so they know you require, accommodations. On the first day of school or whenever you get them, go to your professor and say, "Hi, I'm registered with the DRC. Here are my letters. Any questions? Cool." And it's a good way to get to know your professors. I get to know all my professors just by doing that on the first day of school. So our scholarship board. On this board, usually there are scholarship opportunities. Right now is a student government scholarship that anyone can apply for if you have a disability, if you're registered here with us. We have a big binder of scholarships. And all the scholarships in this binder are only for kids who receive services here. So that's a lot of money you could get. And a lot of these scholarships are unclaimed. There's different categories. All disabilities, deaf, hard of hearing, miscellaneous, psychological disabilities, physical disabilities. These are our wonderful testing rooms. If you register here and you qualify for accommodations, you can take your test in one of these rooms. This is our common area. If you don't take your test in one of those rooms, you can take your test in here. Those rooms are reserved for kids who need isolation. These are for people who just need extra time, so that's cool. I would show you Andrew's office, but there's kids testing in there. His office is right on the right. He's in charge of all your technology. He can hook you up. At the DRC, we offer a wide range of accommodations.
So offer laptops. Good old Dell laptops that students can check out. We have Alpha Smarts, which are sort of word processing unit. If someone doesn't want to check out, the laptop, note takers check these out to do notes on. Students can check them out as well for the same purpose. Our CCTV, and they allow students who are vision impaired to magnify hard copy text. And you can adjust the focus of the magnification level. Here's some good applications that are built into Windows. Text-to-speech, it's under accessories. It's called Narrator.
Microsoft Narrator window.
Now basically all you have to do is highlight whatever you want read, and
Nice flips.
it'll read it to you. Another good one that we use is ZoomText, which is basically the software version of the CCTVs. It's basically a screen magnifier, and you can make it pretty much as large as you need, to about 30x or so. And we also have little portable CCTVs called Opal viewers. Basically, you can take them anywhere and just read whatever hard copy documents you need read with those. And one of our main items for recordings for blind and dyslexic are Victor readers. This basically an advanced CD player, and most students' textbooks are recorded to audio disc and can be played back through that. We also, of course, have the ALD devices, where a professor will wear a microphone, and a hearing impaired student will wear an earbud that picks up the lecture. And that's about everything, man.
Completing a degree is difficult for anyone, but I think for students with disabilities, they have to have a motivation to succeed. They've certainly got to have that commitment and dedication to succeed, but they have to have self-awareness about their own particular disabilities and what those entail, what kind of accommodations. They have to be able to describe what kind of a learner they are and what they need in order to achieve their success in school.
I get really bad test anxiety, and so when I come in here, it's just really nice to see them smiling and go, it's going to be good, and it's good.
We believe everybody can achieve success here at UNF with the right amount of perseverance and dedication and good accommodations.
When I need help with an essay or something, because I'm really bad at writing, I can walk in and be like, hi, I need help with my essay. And if we can help you, we know a student who can help you that's also registered here, so it's cool.
The difference coming from high school, where you're under an entitlement program, in other words, those services are just automatically provided to you, versus college, where you as a person need to seek those resources out, is huge. And that's something college students need to understand too, is that it's all going to be based on their self-determined choices and their self-determined effort.
I registered here as a freshman, and since day one, this place has been home away from home.
Dr. Webb and Deborah are just so helpful in any way that I could use anything.
We're a family, and we're really trying to expand on our family. Next semester, you can bet there's going to be a fraternity that is just focused on students with disabilities. It's a great way just to form friendships and bond and network. And we also are trying to start a club where we do community service events and just hang out. And the best time to learn is when you learn and lean on your peers, and that's what we're all about. So everyone in here is someone you can talk to about anything. And our doors are always open for you. This just really has helped me academically, and I owe it all to DRC.